Hi, this is CGC. How can I help you?
Yeah, I would like to place an order for some 8.5s. I got a big submission going through, so I just want to get that order in so I can lock in my 8.5s. I'm sending a bunch of vintage cards, if you know what I mean.
Oh wow, it's so awesome. Yeah, we don't really like vintage here, so every time they come through, usually we give them like an 8.5 surface or an 8.5 edges. We don't really like to give out 9s or 10s. So that's cool. Yeah, we could put in an order. How many?
Well, yeah, I got about 200 cards. I shuffled them up just to piss you guys off. So hopefully that's cool. And yeah, so I'm looking probably for about 58.5s, maybe a few random sevens. That would be great. Maybe splash in like a random 9.5 just to spry everybody up because I know those are rare to come by. Yeah, let me know what you think about that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. We could do that. I'll get that typed up for you 1 second here. Okay, total's gonna be about $4,000 for all 200 cards.
Perfect. That's what I like to see. Yeah. So I is there a return policy on any of these, or what am I looking at here?
No, sir, no, no, no. The best thing you can do is recycle.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. So when I get the cards back, I can just throw them in the recycling bin if I don't like the grade.
Exactly, yup, just like that.
Perfect. Thank you very much. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz. I'm here finally with my CGC return, my second to last CGC bulk that I'll probably ever do in my life. So I appreciate you joining me. I'm hoping not to get completely reamed out by CGC. I have in the past not received any 10s, but it's come to expect that. So what we have here, I had 200 cards. Just gonna grab one out here. So I had 200 CGC cards come in, or 200 cards I purchased from a collection. Sent them in. These are some of the higher end cards. I sent in about 10 to PSA, and at PSA I achieved 4 PSA 10s or 5 PSA 10s. The rest were 9s. Those were the highest end cards out of this collection. The rest of these basically went to CGC, hoping to achieve 9s at a minimum. There is a handful of shadowless cards in here. Those were just miscellaneous cards I pulled in. So those will be the worst conditions, I'm sure. But basically just looking to pull 9s at least. But a lot of these Japanese cards are pretty dang mint. Exhibit A. This one received a 9 corners. The Japanese cards in this collection were literally mint. You gonna focus? There's nothing else on the camera for you to focus on. I'm really confused. Okay. But you can see these corners are flawless. So I know, I don't know. This one I would crack if I wanted to get a PSA 10. I think I can get a PSA 10 with this card. A lot of these are going to be like that. A lot of these Japanese cards were really mint. But I know I'm going to be taking some L's here. Some serious L's. This is an 8. This is a Electro Japanese 8 from Jungle. Let's see. Surface got a 7.5. So this has to have a binder ding. And I want to say smudge right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing a binder ding at all. Let me know if you're seeing it. Maybe right there on the right. Is that it? No. But yeah, so here we go. We got an 8. We got an 8. Awesome. So I'm going to keep these separated. I'm going to kind of see, yeah, so here's what Shadowless 6, no big deal. This Butterfree 9 is nice. Another 8.5 surface. They're pulling straight out of the sphincter. Sweet. This is another card I'd probably crack, resub, likely get a 10. Because, like I said, I I looked at these Japanese cards and they were flawless. Flawless. CGC's been, I wish I didn't pull the trigger and send them there. But it is what it is. Here's another 7.5 surface. So this is interesting. I'm telling you what, I don't know. The top left corner, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you think down there. Some interesting stuff. So yeah, this is about 100 cards, Japanese, English. And what I did is I wanted to remove some of the bias. So I took the 200 cards that I had in an order. Oh, there we go. 9.5. So this is definitely likely a PSA 10. Not just saying it because it's a 9.5. I'm saying it because these Japanese cards were gem mint. But I took the 200 cards and I shuffled them. So I wanted to eliminate the bias of, because I've noticed it. If they get one set, like if you're submitting similar graded cards, are you going to focus, my guy? Or if you submit similar cards from like the same set, even if they're from different binders, they'll follow a curve, like a trend. So I wanted to eliminate that. So I shuffled the 200 cards. Literally shuffled them after I put them inside of their in their cases. And what I did after that was I broke it into 2 submissions. So basically, this is literally half of the submission. The other half is going to be similar type cards. I think there's more Shadowless in the other one, but I think I'm hoping for a handful of 8s. But the main goal is 9s at least. Look at this. 10. This is really an 8.5 centering. That centering looks nice. 8.5, bro. I mean, I think that's a 10. Whoa. 5.5 surface. This thing must have got chewed on. We gotta find something here. Like, this is what I'm talking about, how clean these cards are. Look at this thing. This has got to have a blatant crease. So far, it looks like it's getting cracked. Let's see what's on the back. That was a bright light. I'm telling you what. This is probably the first thing I'm cracking out of the case. Like, it's got a ding in the corner, but a 5.5 surface. It's got to have like water damage. Like, I could see the corners having slight dings, like the whitening. I don't know. That's really bad. 6.5. That's terrible. That's absolutely atrocious. Gold Duck 8.5. So this set, the collection I purchased had basically first edition Gym Challenge, Neo Genesis, Jungle, Fossil, Rockets, and then it had the Japanese versions of all those. And I seriously regret not submitting all these to PSA. Like, this card here is easily a 9. No whitening on the back. The other gym challenge cards, I submitted the Blaine's Arcanine because it was a high value card and it got a 9, and that one was a little suspect. That one had a chance at an 8. This one is really good. Surface of an 8. Centering's off top to bottom, so likely it's get a 9 at best. I know I'm taking my time here. This is really bad. A 9. This is not even worth grading. But in a PSA 10, which it likely could achieve, but maybe not because of centering left to right. Card besides that's pretty minty. Vaporeon Surface 7.5. Yowzer. Got a couple print lines, okay. 7.5. It's got the silvering. Are you really slamming silvering that bad, though? Is that what it is? The silvering? I'll tell you what. That's embarrassing. It's got to be the silvering. That's crazy. Getting hammered by silvering. Azumarill. CGC 9. This is the most 10 subgrades I've ever received from CGC in my entire life. So that's got to tell you something. And this camera is trash, so sorry about that. Focus. Bueller. No. That's annoying. That's just the way it goes, I guess. You just sometimes the card doesn't like Azumarill, so he gets no love. I got a 9, 210 subgrades. I'm telling you, dude. Boys and girls, these things are mint. I plan on probably cracking most of these Japanese cards to resub to PSA when it's a little cheaper, because these are going to achieve some 10s. I don't know how many times I've already said it. This one again, a couple 10 subgrades. Okay, there we go. Maybe we figured it out. Feels bad, man. Ooh, an 8.5. Look at all those solid numbers. 8.5, not an ounce of whitening on the corner. Sounds about right. God, you kill me. Centering top to bottom is a little off. Garbage. Ouch. Okay, let's see what 8.5 corners looks like again. So these corners look like PSA 10 quality. Just looking at the back anyways. The top left, perfect. Bottom left is perfect. Bottom right is like got the smallest speck, and it looks like you could rub it off with your finger. And then the top right's got the smallest ding right there. And if even if you look on it straight on, you can't really see it. That's an 8.5 corners. The front looks immaculate. So, yep. This is why you don't send Wizards of the Coast cards to old boy. So, god dang. Silvering again. This one got an 8 surface at least. Corners are more dinged here. A couple more dings. This one got the same corners as Gyarados. Exceptional. First edition Jungle. 8, 8, 8, 5. Yeah, they're getting me on the silvering. That's for sure. This one's definitely got this. What is that, Gyarados? 8.5 corners. This thing looks trashed, and it's just a 0.5 below it. So that's good. There you go. That's a nice card. This one's probably minty, I would assume. What is that, ink on there? Yeah, that's definitely ink by the 60. Interesting. Yeah, so this card in a PSA 10 is worth a lot more than a CGC 9. Definitely attainable. It's got the one nick up here. But man, they hammer on those at PSA also. So, hammer on them. Quad 9s. Nice card. Yeah, some of the cleanest corner cards I've ever had. Which is why when I submitted the cards to the PSA, flawless. 210 subgrades into 8 surface. Those print lines are pretty bad. You getting me on those print lines though? Come on. Can't be doing that to me on print lines. Corners are perfect. Literally 10-10 for sure. This is a PSA 9, I'd say probably all day. The card's flawless. Besides the centering and the print lines, I would assume this could probably get a PSA 9 because the card is mint outside of the centering and what looks like the print lines. So that's unfortunate. And Shadowless 8 Alakazam. That was box 1 of 4. What are we at time-wise here? This is not going to be that fast. So I greatly apologize. I don't really care. I'm just going to do this in one shot. So that's how I'm going to do it. I don't feel like making 37 videos because reasons. And y'all just going to deal. Rocket Scyther, mint. Mint. Pissing me off. This camera. 10s. I've never seen this. A lot of my submissions from back in the day. More cards. Usually 400 each. Submissions. And yeah, I'm telling you what. I'd never see a 10 subgrade. Like, this is a PSA 10. It's disgusting that this is in a CGC slab. Literally want to vomit in my mouth. Gem corners. Surface 9 because the guy sneezed on it. The centering 9, sure, I guess. A little off left to right. I'm going to have to recycle a lot of plastic is what I'm thinking. Hey, wow, so pretty. Wow, definitely cracking this to get it to 10. Barf. I used to be excited about 9.5s, but... Hey, an 8.5 surface. Why? It's got the Pokeball there. 99985. I literally shuffled it. It probably pissed them off so bad. That's why they wrecked me. They're like, this guy literally put these in the most obnoxious order I've ever seen in my life. That's exactly what I did. Yeah, man. Ouch. Hey, there he is. Boss Man, Ash's dad. Another 10 subgrade. Let's go. Corners all day. Mint. This is insane. Is there a return policy on this plastic on these cards? That's really off center. That got an 8. That's really off center. Okay. That's bad. Hey, oh, this card has got some decent subgrades. More jank on the thing. No print lines. It's definitely not perfect. This is definitely a PSA 9 in my eyes. It's got the one white nick at the top, nothing on the top right, nothing on the bottom right, and maybe a little bit of love it's seen on the bottom left, a little bit, depending on how you look at it. The front of it looks beautiful, a little bit off center, but 8.5 from CGC. Wrecked. Ooh, another 8 Shadowless. Another Gym Challenge, 9. So I achieved a PSA 10 Neo Genesis first edition. I guess all the Neo Genesis are in the other lot because I haven't seen any yet. The odds are not in that favor. Yeah, that's happening. Ooh, my boy. It would have been cool to grade my own PSA 10, but some of these borderline ones I probably won't regrade because this one's got that little nick up there in the like that. I don't know, is that whitening? But all the other corners are perfect. Enough to give it a 9, I guess. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Good old Snorlax Jungle. This one's got the best grade pretty much for Jungle that I've seen. Even with the silvering, it's got a 8 edges. Man, these backs are perfect. They're beautiful though. Not perfect there, but dang nice. Here's definitely another crackable card for a PSA 10. That'd be achieve more money than the CGC 9 probably. Yeah, I shouldn't have sent any of these Japanese cards. Yep. I would have hoped like one of them probably would have got a 10, but the way we're trending, it ain't happening. Fossil, PSA, CGC 8.5. Looks like maybe one white nick on the corner, bottom left. Definitely going to be... I got to look into the return policies. Doubt there is one. Because I paid too much money for these. With upgrades on all of them. Trash. Absolute trash. Absolute utter trash. 8.5 surface. What are y'all smoking? My guy. Like, I'm at a loss. Like, I want to get on a Zoom call with you and literally ragdoll you. No symbol, 8.5. Couple surface scratches, definitely the worst, one of the worst surfaces I've seen. Couple white nicks. Wow. 9.5 garbage. Aoki error. Wow. 10, 10, 8, 5, 8, 5. That's embarrassing. 10, 10, 8, 5, 8, 5. Can't make this stuff up. That means the back is completely flawless. Unless they're saying there's surface scratches on the back. But, dude, give me a break. Y'all are smoking dope. 8.5 Clefable. Oh, a Neo Genesis. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 10, 10, 8, 5, 8, 5. Are you serious? Like, these cards got the same exact grades. So the Neo Genesis, I had a for Alligator achieve a PSA 10 in first edition. And this one might go as well. Like, I literally don't get what they call an 8.5 surface. Like, the centering is right there for a PSA 10. It's so close. It's like a debatable closeness. You live and you learn, fellas. You live and you learn. And in my case, you don't learn. You keep doing the same. It's like the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Here I am, just taking L's. all day. It is like, I don't know, because I wouldn't have submitted a lot of these to PSA yet because of their price points just now coming down to earth. Japanese basic, 10 corners, 9.5 edges, 7.5 surface. Dude, y'all have like Karen sitting on cards or something? Alright, I'm about to look at this card real good. Because, wow. That's a pretty, like, demolishing grade. I tell you what, though, dude. Like, I don't know what they're looking at. No, that's on the case. I just want to rip this out right now and see what the 7.5 is. That's atrocious. 3 beautiful subgrades. 9.5, 9.5, 10, and a 7.5. Y'all can low me. I said low me. Lapras. Clean Lapras. So there's one print line behind his head. Like this one I got. My guy. There's no whitening on the corners. Which is probably why I got a 9.5. The edges got a 9 though. Okay. Like this for me is almost crackable to send to PSA because this is a pretty low pop card, but wow, that's frustrating. Here we go. 8.5 surface. Gotta love Karen sitting on my cards. Like, wow, what? Like, are you talking about this as the damage, bro? Or like that's no. Like that's PSA 10 quality right here. These Neo Genesis cards are all getting cracked at this rate. Well, that's not an 8.5 centering if I've seen them. Well, maybe. It's off left to right for sure. Yowzer. Hitmonchan. 10, 10, 9, 8, 5. Shadowless Gary. 7. Fossil Raichu. Yeah. This is easily a PSA 9. Get host. Like, garbage. Literally such a waste of money. Literally just dumping money down the drain. So this will be really interesting to see how my Charizard plays out. Should be, I'd hope to be back this week, but still not complete. Those of you that don't know, if you're still listening 26 minutes in, you're an OG. You definitely need to give me a hashtag 8.5 down in the chat. Wow. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. But comment your favorite card from this grading return and you'll be entered into a giveaway for one of these cards. This Dark Blastoise has no whitening on the corners at all. No whitening on the edges. You got a 9 edges. It's got really faint print lines there. It's got a 10 centering and it's not even a 9. No whitening on the corners. No scratches. 10 centering. And it's an 8.5. Poliwrath. More 10s. Shadowless Mewtwo. Got an 8. Beautiful. So I just collect Shadowless cards. Is the reason I submitted a bunch of these random ones. My boy Muck got destroyed. I mean, I guess. Dark Blastoise, Surface 8.5 because reasons. Why not? Another Misty's Tears, 8.5. Shadowless Hitmonchan, 7.5. Rainbow Energy, these are pretty low pop. That is really clean holofoil. It's got 8.5 surface, of course. Yeah, I don't think it'd get a 10, but I'd say this is an easy slam dunk 9. But it's not first edition, so it's not probably worth it. Yowzer. 10, 8, 8, 9. Corner's got an 8. Let's see. We got one white nick here. Manufacturing nick. Another one down here. That's it. Centering's a 10. I swear. I swear. Ooh. Ooh. Just breaking stuff, bro. Just breaking it. I'm, yeah. Son of a turkey. Can you do anything right? Can you? So I submitted my own Amazing Rare Kyogre here, as you can see, and achieved no 10 because I got a 9 surface, of course. This card was absolutely gem mint. Just want to break this in half, so I could do it. Another Shadowless, Mewtwo, 5. Skarmory, 8.5, of course, my horse. Pinsir, Jungle, of course, got an 8. Garbage. Might as well just teach his own. Another 8.5 surface, or no, this has got a 9.5 surface. Wow, wow. So this might be definitely a PSA contender. And one more box. This is pain. This is pain. Yeah. I wish this was better. It's awesome, awesome cards, but I'm so done with this marriage to CGC. Holy cow. Another gem mint card there, got a 9. And there's another one, got a 9. Let's see, 8.5 corners. We should see some whitening. Corners are gem mint. Not seeing a single white nick on the back, but it's an 8.5. So I'm assuming what they're calling that is this corner here. That's definitely not perfect. It's like raised, but it's definitely from like the manufacturing, but they don't care. Ooh, that's a pretty card. That'd definitely look better in a PSA 10. I can't get excited for this stuff right now because I'm so pissed. Like, that's an awesome card. 9.5, but it's Japanese. It's a 9.5, and they gave it a 9 surface. I digress. Let's see. We got another 8.5 surface here. Corners are trash at 8.5. We got one white nick on the top left. Something you see all day on PSA 9s. Usually a little bit more even on PSA 9s. And this one also has a little blemish on the bottom left. So definitely PSA 9 quality. The hollow is mint. Not seeing a scratch or print line. But, yep, definitely an 8.5. Ouch. So yeah, it seems they definitely graded heavy on these corners. On some of these, so I'll have to watch that. That's where they're hitting the surface. I swear PSA doesn't even look at that, and I feel like I could take it out of there and flatten it. But the card's mint. Alright, besides that, rightfully got an 8. There's another Misty's Tears, 8.5. So, as you can see, like, not junk slabs by any means. I like to grade stuff that is liquid. And like first edition, even though this is an 8, this is first edition Scyther Jungle. Probably really clean, and it is, so that'll move. This thing got absolutely trashed. Jesus. Can't make this stuff up. 6.5 surface, my guy. I don't know how this gets away without having like a bend or a crease. I don't know. That's really bad. Shadowless 6 Machamp. Pidgeot. 9. Ooh, yeah. 7.5 Error Diglett. Right into the personal collection with that. Another Rockets Hitmonchan. I feel like I had one of these already. Maybe it was English. Got a 9. So it's a decent amount of 9s, that's for certain. 8.5 surface. Yeah, it's got a couple print lines here at the top. Maybe one scratch there under the bottom left. Bummer. Mint on the back. Misty's Tentacruel. CGC 9. Soon to be PSA 9, I should say. The most 10 subgrades I'll ever see on vintage cards. That's for sure. A couple 10s on this Wobbuffet. 9.5. Very nice. Ooh. No symbol. 8.5. So this will look a lot better in a PSA 9 slab, that's for sure. This card's nice. Definitely will look way better in a PSA slab as a 10, but not a bad 9.5, that's for sure. Another Shadowless 7.5. Got about 6 cards left. Appreciate y'all sticking through. Again, don't forget, base unlimited. So I likely wouldn't have sent this in unless I knew this boy was clean. No whitening on the bottom left. Nothing on the bottom right. The smallest something that could still get a PSA 10 on the top right. Nothing there. Okay. I mean, wow. Alright. That card looks perfect. Pichu, subgrade 10. 8.5 centering, get wrecked. Yeah, these Neo Genesis cards were flawless. No whitening on any of these things on the backs, even though Lugia is submitted. But it's got a surface of an 8, which is freaking terrible. Speaking of terrible, Shadowless Zapdos. It's Zapdos, it's Shadowless, so send it. Another Shadowless Mewtwo for the collection. Ooh, another one. That's a good one. Shadowless 8 Chansey. Couple more cards. This is a Steelix from Neo Genesis Japanese. Got to pull the 9. And last but not least, first edition Dragonite from Fossil. Of course, I've never seen many non-hollows get past the 9 at all. This one's got a clear blemish on the top right, though. Outside of all the other self-imposed CGC blemishes. So, I'm going to have to give him a call and see what's popping, because that's rough. Yowzer. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.
Hello, this is CGC Customer Service. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi, how's it going? This is DeGreenshiz calling. I just went through the first 100 cards, and you guys outdid yourself. Wow, yeah, you
you really outdid yourself. There was way more 8.5s. I don't think I even paid for that many. You guys literally outdid yourself. I got way more like 7 surfaces and 8 surfaces. So how much do I owe you now? Because I literally didn't pay for that. I thought I only paid for like 58.5s, and you definitely did me better than that. So, wow, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that's great news, sir. Yeah, so I could type that up real quick. Yeah, so that's gonna be like another $300 if that's okay. Yes, that is awesome. I cannot wait. I appreciate you throwing in all those 9.5s. That really juiced everything up. Made it look like you guys are actually caring about the grading. None of these got 10s, which I didn't pay for any 10s, so fully understand it. They're I I get blown away by my returns. These are the best returns I've ever received in my entire life. Better than any PSA 10s or 9s that I'll ever get. These slabs right here, the number of 8.5s and 7s is amazing. Thank you guys so much for your time. I cannot wait to submit another 200 vintage cards with you guys. Why would I ever submit them back to PSA? Like, this is amazing. I cannot tell you, I couldn't pay for 8.5s at PSA. This is top of the line service. Thank you so much. Not a problem, sir. I'm glad. Pleasure doing business with you. Let me know when you want to submit more cards. I'll get another work order for you. We'll get this going. Thank you. No, thank you, CGC. Have a good one.